Hey guys, Dakota here, and I'm here with the brand new UniQ New Era boot skates. But before we get started, here's a word from our sponsor.
This video is brought to you by UniQ, originally different. UniQ Skates offer a more diverse and a more original taste on skating, built by skaters for skaters. If you'd like to know more, hit the link down in the description below and enjoy the video.
So like I just said before, we're here with the new era skates from UniQ. So let's get started. So right out of the box, this is going to be a complete unboxing video and first installation of what you should do with any pair of skates that you first get, even buying from a rink like we're at today. We're at Carolina Skate Land in Dunn, North Carolina. This is where I currently work. I've been here for a little over 4 years now, going on my 5th year. But right out of the box, you see this beautiful UniQ Skates. It's beautiful chrome gray, so now we can get rid of the box. And I just realized I gotta have something in that box, but it's okay. So, let's talk more about this packaging real quick. The very front of it, what you see when you open it, you're gonna see your size. Well, your size is over here and the skate that you have over here. And everything else is just originally different UniQ skates. So, when you first open the box, you're gonna see your skates in white fabric bags. To me, this is a great touch for the price point. It's amazing. And they're super high quality bags. They're, well, not super high quality, but they're high quality bags. They're ensuring that there's no scuffs, no scrapes, nothing that's gonna be wrong with your skates during shipping, so there's no scratches that's gonna happen. Let's go ahead and take them out of the box. Now we're gonna dig in and I'm gonna explain to you what you should do with a pair of skates and everything else. So here they are out of the box, all unwrapped and everything. So what you first should really check is your toe stops to make sure they're very tight and make sure nothing is loose. And with these plates, there is a locking nut right there on the plate for you. So there's no actual locking nut on the toe stop itself. It's a little tiny bolt you screw in with an Allen key. And this one is very loose. So I'm gonna go back there and grab my little keys and I'm gonna tighten these up. And this one is fairly firm, so I might just leave that one alone. All right, so now we have our Allen wrench and we're gonna go ahead and just see which one is which. And we're gonna just go ahead and tighten. Righty-tighty, lefty-loosey. You're gonna stick your Allen wrench in there. Just give it a few good twists until it's nice and firm. Now that toe stops are tight and they've already checked, they're not loose anymore. They're not going to come out while skating, so that's not an issue. Now we're going to move on to the wheels to make sure they're not too tight. Because during shipping, a lot of skate manufacturers, even if they're high quality, expensive skates, they still come in over tight. So we're going to do what's called a QC, which is a quality check. You want to spin your wheel? That one's okay. It could be loosened a little bit. That one is way too tight. It stops way too quick, giving the bearing no movement at all, just crushing the bearing. Same thing with that one, and that one. So that whole skate has to be loosened on the axles. That one's a lot better. That one's okay. I'm just gonna go ahead and loosen all of these. You're gonna need a 1/2-inch wrench and socket. And you just basically loosen them up a little bit. And once I get done with that, we'll come back. Okay, so now that the wheels are done, we're gonna move on to the trucks and make sure they're not too tight. So the first thing you wanna check is to make sure they have play in. If you watch very closely, it's very stiff. There's not very much play, but there's a little bit of play. And this is all depending on you and how you skate. I love my soft trucks. I love being able to swerve in and out and move left and right. So I'm gonna take these and I'm gonna loosen them as much as possible. But when you do this, you have to be sure not to loosen your locking nut too loose, because your kingpin nut, if it becomes too loose, it has a locking thread on it. If that locking thread comes off the actual threads of the kingpin, your whole truck will fall off onto the skate floor, cause damage, and possibly hurt other people. And that's the last thing we all want. So all I'm doing is just loosen them so they're flush. Right there, they're just flush. I'm doing this to all 4 of my trucks. Now, they're a little too loose. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna go back and we are just gonna tighten down until that little loose play is gone, just like that. There's no wiggle wiggle loose play. And we're gonna do the same thing to this one. Just a little bit back and forth. Now we get loose play. And we're gonna do the exact same thing on the other skate. Alright, and now that we have all of our trucks, our wheels, and our toe stops checked, now let's move on to the inside. And one thing I do like about the New Era is that the entire tongue comes off. So there you have all the access to your laces that you need. Just don't lose this. You'll need this. This is your lace cup, not your tongue. I'm sorry. That is your tongue. This is your lace cup. I'm an idiot. Don't listen to everything I say. Sometimes I may screw stuff up. I recommend when lacing your laces to go from the inside out. When people go from the outside in, it doesn't give you the secure tightness that you really need with a pair of skates. And on the tongue here, you can see these 2 little loops here. And for someone who doesn't know what they're looking at, this could be confusing. This is tongue holders. These hold the tongue to your laces so they don't slide to the left, they don't slide to the right, or vice versa, whichever way you're looking at it. But it just keeps it in place and straight and on top of your foot so you get no wear and no blisters. I'm gonna go right into that thing. If you care about the way your laces look, make sure they're straight. Me, I kind of care, so I'm just going to do them easy. And I like to work with one lace at a time. Now these laces are what I call wax laces, meaning they don't stick to Velcro, so you have no issue with them getting stuck. So they're going to be a little stiffer than regular laces or regular skate laces that you may have used in the past.
Hey guys, sorry for the cutout. DJ Sandy B had to start playing music for the customers. We opened at 6 and this video was being recorded a little bit before 6, so we ran into the open session. That was my fault, not anybody else's. I just had to cut it out so I don't get a copyright strike. And I will be playing background music uncopyrighted in the background. I hope this doesn't bother you guys, but we're going to be getting it right. Hope you enjoy.
Now that that skate is done, I'm going to go to this skate and do the exact same thing, but I'm going to do that so you guys don't have to worry about it because it takes way too long.
So right here, I'm giving you a reminder to check in your skate for paper in your toe. It's a big thing that people like to do to preserve the toe box, to make sure it doesn't crease, it doesn't fold down, and it ensures high quality upon delivery. So what I'm talking about here is the build of the skate, how the plate is, the wheels, the bearings, and the boot. So what we're first going to look at is the bearings. The bearings are UniQ ABEX 7s, which are a great starter bearing to actually be putting in a pair of skates. They are not machine pressed, they're open faced bearings, meaning you can pull them out and lube them super easy. The wheels are super soft and grippy. They feel in your hand maybe like an 86 to a 90. It doesn't say on the wheel, but they feel really soft even after skating on them. I'm still not sure what they are. But then the plate is just so sturdy. It does look like it's 3D printed, but I don't think it is. But it does not feel cheap. It feels like a rock solid plate. But then the boot's not stitched visibly. I don't know if it is. I couldn't tell you, but I don't think it's going to be an issue even after putting them on my feet and trying them. Normally, you can look at a boot and tell when it's going to break, see where it's going to break. But these you look at and you can't tell it. They look really well made, and so far I'm very impressed. Okay, so I just got done editing the video, and these are my final thoughts on the UniQ New Era Skates. I've got to say they are the perfect balance between speed and jam after skating in them and just trying them out, and I tried to kill them. Off camera, I really did. I went as fast as I could in them. The wheels are really gummy, just to let you know. You could probably use them outside. They're so soft. But the main thing about them is that they are a snug fit. They're not a wide fit. And the MSRP on them is $250. Now, where you can purchase these at, you can get them on Amazon, or you can contact your local skating rink and have them order them. That is the best way to do it. That helps small businesses. That helps us as skating rinks grow. It just helps us. So that is the best way to get yourself a pair of these New Era boots, is to contact your local skating rink and get them delivered. Now, would I recommend these? 100,000%. These are one of the best pre-built skates I have ever used in my life. I think the only one better would probably be like the $700-800 skates that you have to buy. But for $250, this is one of the best entry-level speed skates that I've ever used. And I'm saying that from 15 years of skating experience. These skates are great. They're comfortable. They're nice. They're soft. They're smooth like butter. You roll on the clouds. But if it's in your budget give these a check out. If your skating rink has them, try them on and see what you think of them. But other than that, y'all have a blessed day, and I will see y'all in the next one. Peace.